Cass, however, works differently.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting because basically, if you try to actually freeze somebody, because water expands when it freezes, every single one of your cells, theoretically, ruptures because the ice and the water in the cells expands more than the cell can hold, and it. I've tried it like 30 times. You just can't do it.
Cooled using magnetic fields, and then frozen instantly and uniformly, giving ice crystals no time to form. It was originally developed for the preservation of food, as an alternative to the normal freezing process.
Probably make meat taste a lot better.
Now, however,
one of the reasons
there are
you don't freeze
rumors that it
steaks,
can be used for other things.
What do you mean, other things?
Well, there are obvious medical uses, but perhaps also space travel.
Space travel? Are you serious?
Surely you've heard of suspended animation. Cryogenic freezing?
I have somewhere.
It's a fairly common idea in
I
science
heard about
fiction
that on the
books and
CohhCarnage
films.
stream, I think. Yeah.
People are sometimes frozen for especially lengthy journeys through space.
Whoa, wait a minute there. Are you saying that Alice was frozen using that Cass thing?
Well, I'm sure the possibility is quite low, but it is a possibility. If this special ice you call Ice 9 does indeed exist, and Cass were used to freeze her into that sort of ice instantaneously.
You think she could be alive?
Well, I can't say for sure, of course.
Nani?
I'm only talking about possibilities. The melting point for Ice 9 is 96 degrees, right? If she were put somewhere where she could reach that temperature,
then she'd thaw out and start stinking horribly. Have you ever wanted to smell a 100-year-old corpse? We could do it. We have the technology.
That's nuts. Are you really saying she could have defrosted and started walking about?
You're quite right. It does sound unbelievable. But if she had, then we would have an explanation for the man we found dead on the floor.
Wait, what?
You mean the guy dressed like a captain?
Yes.
Nani?
He was dead when we found him. Clearly, he was murdered. But if he was murdered, then by whom? It couldn't have been one of us. That would be impossible. In order to enter the captain's quarters, one must first open door 1. That door that requires the Earth key prevented us from accessing door 1. Who was it that opened that door?
Santa and Lotus.
Right. Clearly, the two of them could not have opened door 1, or any other door for that matter. Who else then could have done so?
Nobody.
After Santa and Lotus used the Earth key, they turned back and met up with me and June. Then we returned to the large hospital room and found Ace, 7, and Clover. While we'd gone into the shower room, Ace, 7, and Clover had stayed behind.
When we found the body of the captain, did they mention the room smelling? Because they made it a point to mention that the room smelled for both number 9 and Snake. In fact, with Snake's body, they made it very clear that the smell was terrible. They didn't even mention the smell when they saw the captain, did they?
But it's impossible for those 3 to open door 1. But what about when June and I took the elevator to door 2? No, still won't work. We were only gone 5 minutes. No human being could have run to the captain's quarters, killed that guy in there, and run back that fast.
It sounds like an older corpse. Well, dude, a corpse with skin and stuff still on it, if it's not mummified, is gonna stink like the devil. Like, it doesn't become flowery as time goes on. I mean, especially if it's in an enclosed room. So, I mean, trust me, you could dump, yes, thank you, Syndicate. You could dump Febreze on that thing. It's not gonna do anything.
It would be impossible for any of us to be the murderer.
How do I know? Well, back when I used to store bodies in my basement, I would... Wait. I have no idea how these things could happen. I'm just taking guesses on the internet. I know not nothing. One thing I would, I don't. It would be impossible for any of us to be the murderer, he says.
That being the case, who could have killed him? Wouldn't it make sense if his killer was someone who had been in the ship for some time?
It is that moment that Cohh remembers that he has never lived in a house with a basement. Oh. Well, that joke didn't really work, did it?
A person like that would know the ship well. They would know the locations of all the hidden passages and secret doors. The numbered door would mean nothing to someone like that. It would be a simple thing for them to enter the captain's quarters.
Then you're saying the killer was Alice?
Well, this is all only one possible theory.
Dude, what?
Alice.
Is Alice zero? Is that
really
it? Did she
somewhere
come
on the
back
ship?
from the dead and she woke up confused, so she put a game together and invited random people onto her ship that she woke up in with no explanation or reason? It all makes sense now. This is it.
Maybe
we
this
finally
card
got it,
will give
guys.
me access to the forest of knowledge and the big mystery.
Oh, sorry for the spoilers, Neo. Yeah, sorry about that.
What could be there beyond the forest of knowledge? Anyway, whatever. It's gonna have to wait. I can't do anything right now. I'll come back to this later.
Okay. Oh, now we have to go to... Oh! There it is! Oh, that's good! That's the sauce right there. It took a little bit, but we got there. Okay, let's go.
Huh. Z-E-R-O, huh?
Worth it.
Well, even if he wasn't one of us, there's no way that man could be Zero.
Uh-oh, wait, is this new? Huh? Oh, this is new.
Don't you get it?
Oh, because of all the stuff we've learned up
on the
until
TV
now.
screen, the captain's clothes he's got on, and of course, the bracelet with a 0 on it. It's too obvious. Look, this is 0 right here. This dead body is 0. Isn't that kind of fishy?
You're right. Only an idiot wouldn't see through something like that.
Yeah, only an idiot.
No, that's not the point. So I'm not trying to make fun of them for thinking a trick like this would work. I'm sure they didn't think it would work, which makes me wonder. I think this is a challenge. A challenge from the person who's really behind all of this. He's making fun of us.
We're the dead guy.
Don't you get it? If whoever killed this guy really wanted us to think this corpse was 0, they'd never have put a bracelet on him. Walking around with a 0 bracelet would be like hanging a sign around your neck that said, "I did it!" Anyone with a brain would be able to see that this guy is supposed to look like everything 0 is supposed to be. Just like we did. The killer must have known we wouldn't think he was 0 and put the bracelet on him anyway. Do you know why?
Why?
Like I said, he's mocking us. Too bad, suckers, this isn't 0. Where's the real me then? See if you can catch me.
I really hope he has that voice, because that'd be awesome.
It's the same bad joke a lot of criminals like to play. They'll just sit back and watch people run in circles.
That's really twisted. But it almost seems kind of childish.
Yeah, you're right. It's really childish. It's like it's just a game to whoever this person is. That's what seems funny to me. All right, let's get back to the point. Who killed this man?
I don't know.
And what's this guy's deal? Who is he?
How would I know that? If I knew anything, I would have told you.
You have no idea who he is.
Why would I?
We should check and see if he's got anything on him that might tell us who he is. Give me a hand here, Clover.
Huh?
We gotta flip him over. How else are we gonna search his pockets? Okay, fine. Guess I'll do it. Here we go. Huh? Hey, it's the...
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets 1, 2, and
Oh God. This man... He's dead, isn't he?
Wait, what? What? Seriously, Jumpy? Seriously? Okay.
Huh?
No, it's just... I guess I didn't really think about it until right now.
You normally don't flip over the corpse of a living person.
If his bracelet's off, that means he's dead.
Yeah, it does. Hence the pool of blood he's laying in. And not moving.
Well, it's pretty obvious that he's dead. You don't really need to look at his bracelet to figure out that he's dead.
Clover with the knowledge.
Yeah. I guess you're right. It is pretty obvious. Well, he looks a lot better than the other bodies we've seen, though. You know? I mean, if there wasn't all this blood, he'd almost look like he was still alive. I mean, I know it's kind of a messed up thing to say, but he kinda has it better, you know?
That is a kind of messed up thing to say. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Especially because arguably, the way this guy died could have been a lot slower than the other two. In fact, this guy could have been tortured to death. We have no idea.
Dying from a bomb going off inside of you? I mean, that's just...
Instant is what that is. I tell you, there's a lot of bad ways to die. Instantly and explosively is not the worst way. There's lots of very slow, terrible ways to die.
Some of Snake's bones went right through his skin.
Yeah, but he was probably dead by then.
I think the explosion must have thrown him against a wall or something.
Explosion do that.
There was a broken bone just sticking out of his left arm.
There it is. There it is.
And...
That's what this scene was about right there.
What did you just say?
Yep.
Oh man.
The whole scene led up to that.
I am so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I really don't know what I was thinking. I mean...
No, that's not what I'm talking about. What did you say about his arm?
Arm?
Yes, his left arm. You said it, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I did, but... I mean, didn't you see it too?
Xanaris has explained what just happened. Snake, who was the guy that died earlier in the game, had a prosthetic left arm. So, basically, Jumpy just told Snake's sister there was a bone sticking out of his left arm, and she's like, what? He had a fake left arm. What are you talking about?
Of course not. I could barely look at him. There's no way I was gonna see the details. Are you sure it was his left arm?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Oh yeah, we didn't have the prosthetics.
And he had a
explained
broken
this wrong.
bone, right?
Yeah, that's right.
What the hell are you getting at here?
Just shut up and answer me!
Yeah, he did. It was pretty bad, too. The bone was sticking out of the arm. Clover? What's wrong? Look, I'm sorry if I said anything.
Thank you.
Huh? What are you...
Thank you so much, Junpei.
Hey, what's going on with you?
I'm sorry, it's just... I'm so happy.
Why?
The body in the shower room, it isn't his. It isn't my brother.
Huh?
It's not Snake.
Why on earth would you think that?
Because his left arm is... I'm sorry. I really shouldn't be talking about this,
What? Why not?
but he's still alive. I'm so happy. I'm so glad.
Why can you not talk about it?
Junpei, you were right.
Huh?
No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck.
That's...
I only made it here because you gave me this. I was suspicious of everybody, and I was angry and miserable. But because I had this 4-leaf clover, because of what you said to me,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Junpei.
Oh, if you really want to thank somebody, you should be thanking Santa.
Santa? Why?
Well, he was the one who gave me that thing. And the words for each leaf, I got that from him too.
Oh,
Huh?
did
Wait,
Santa
hold on.
really tell
There's
you
got to be
those
some novel
things?
stuff in there, right? No, there's not. Jesus. Wait, do I have to do this first? No, it's still not there. Okay.
Yeah, he did. Did I say something wrong?
Oh no, not at all. In fact, this could be really good news, I think.
You think?
Santa knew about the words and the clover. The only people who should know about that are the other subjects.
Subjects?
The other people who were in the experiment 9 years ago, with my brother and me.
Oh, dude.
But he's blind, and I was part of the Nevada test group. So neither of us would be able to recognize the faces of the people who were on this boat.
Whoa,
What?
whoa, okay. Time out.
Wait.
Let's just calm down for a second, okay? Start from the top. Don't start with the end and then jump to the middle.
Like this entire game has.
You gotta start with 1 and then move to 2 and 3 and 4 and so on. If you don't tell me stuff in the right order, I'm never gonna be able to figure it out.
Okay.
Alright, let's start with this experiment.
I might want to do novel mode for this part.
What happened on this boat 9 years ago?
Do you know about morphogenetic fields?
Morphogenetic fields.
He did, and the realization sent chills down Junpei's spine.
All right, how about this? Theory of the
I think Lotus...
Junpei recounted what Lotus had told him. Clover nodded.
Telepathy, huh? Well, that's not really it, but I suppose it's similar.
So they were testing telepathy on this ship?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, what exactly did they have you guys do?
The same thing that we're doing now. Exactly the same thing.
What?
The nonary game. 9 people were put on this boat, and 9 others were put in the building in Nevada, and the game started.
What? Junpei grabbed the sides of his head.
Look, I'm sorry, but I don't get it. What do the nonary game and some telepathy experiment have to do with each other? Am I missing something here?
Clover bit her lip. She blinked back sudden tears. What had happened to her in Nevada?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger. You know how sometimes when you're up against a really tough problem, and then the answer just kind of pops in your head? That's an epiphany. And what you learn from the epiphany can be transmitted with telepathy. When you add danger to that equation, then it gets easier to transmit that information over.
So you're saying the nonary game was supposed to introduce that element of danger?
Yeah, but it couldn't be just any old danger. It had to be life and death. And someone did actually die. A girl.
Huh.
Junpei felt the sudden grip of despair on his heart. Oh, not again! Stop it! Something deep and distant and powerful squeezed, and for a moment he felt very, very empty and alone.
She was on the boat with my brother. I was in Nevada.
Okay.
I never met her, but I did hear her name.
I swear to God if it's Alice.
Her name was...
Oh my God. Who else could it have been? We'll have to see. Baracus Collimore, you and your community have shown me that there are good people in this world. Now sitting in my hospital bed after my GRS, and I have to thank you for always reminding me the world isn't terrible. Thank you. From Baracus. Baracus, thank you for your $25 tip, and my dude, good vibes to you. Hope for a quick and smooth recovery, my friend. Thanks for watching, my dude. The sound of the door opening was like a gunshot. Junpei spun around.
Oh, my apologies. I seem to have disturbed you.
Ace.
You two must have strong stomachs. I can't imagine how you could stay in this room for so long.
Ace glanced down at the floor. I think we're good now. A corpse covered in blood. Here we go.
At any rate, Junpei, would you be so kind as to... I'm having a little trouble and Come on. It'll only take a moment.
Is this when he tells us
Are
about
nice to hear us. We can talk about this later.
Huh?
Junpei, what are you doing in there? Hurry up.
Or I'll kill you. Okay. Oh, and now we've unlocked this. Here we go.
All right, let's go.
A note.
Oh, dude. Oh, my Lord. So at this point right here in our last run, because Clover thought Snake was dead, she went crazy and she murdered us. So if we get to this point in the flowchart and we have not convinced Clover that Snake is alive, she goes insane and kills everyone. But we have convinced her he's alive this time. Cool.
A note?
Yeah, I found it in the pocket of the guy with the captain's clothes. It said something about the darkness of the sinister hand or something.
What the hell? Let me see it.
Wait, is that in the slide
no,
with the hand?
not
Wait,
right.
wrong game.
Hey, Junpei, Clover. What are you two doing? Hurry up.
He's getting mad. I'll show it to you later, all right?
You sound so happy now.
Come on, we gotta hurry.
Instead of murdery.
From the look of that pocket, it doesn't particularly look like just a note.
So she still
Jeez,
took...
what are you thinking?
She still took the bracelet.
For crying out loud.
She still took the bracelet. Interesting.
Big stairs. Huh. So this is where it ends up. Just like it says on the map. Ace, did he head down? Oh, there he is.
Look, the 4 others are there too.
Really?
Jumpy, Clover,
What's up?
we found it.
Found what?
We found it.
What did you find?
The last door. We found door 9.
What?
Come on, just follow us. We'll explain on the way.
Okay. Well, if that's the case...
Wait for me.
We should get going as well.
Jumpy! We finally made it!
Yeah, it's finally time. We've reached the end.
Slow down now.
Something's bothering me. Only 3 to 5 people can go through the numbered door. 7 of us are on our way to door 9. That means that, best case scenario, there will be 2 of us who have to stay behind. 2 people. Is there a way?
4:30. We've only got 90 minutes left. I've got no time to wonder about it now. Hey! Junpei! June! What the hell are you two doing? Hurry it up!
Let's go, Jumpy!
Yeah.
I am very curious to know what this ending's gonna be.
I know I told you I'd explain it earlier, but honestly, there ain't much to explain. After we split off from you guys, the 4 of us got into the elevator on the left, and it took us to the other side of the grate. After that, we headed down another hallway. It took us toward the bow, and eventually to the number 6 that you two found earlier. We opened it and kept going. There was another locked door behind it, like usual, but this time we had to complete 2 different areas before we could unlock it. Once we were through that door, there was another hallway that went the other direction, toward the stern.
So, on your way, you found the elevator.
That's right.
So, in other words, you kinda did a lap, huh? You came from that side to this side.
Yeah,
So, where's the number 9 door?
over here. Follow me.
By
Wait,
the
are we
way,
gonna find Snake?
you know, it's because of Santa that we're all here right now.
Huh?
That all 7 of us are going to door 9.
What?
You don't get it? Santa, 7, and Lotus. What's their digital route?
9. It's 9.
That's right. They could have just left me behind and kept going if they'd wanted to.
But they didn't.
Yes, because Santa wouldn't let them. He said we can't leave June and the others behind. That's why we went looking for you guys.
And then you got on the elevator and went back to the central staircase.
Santa, bro!
That's right.
Interesting.
Well, I wouldn't have called that one. That Santa would be the one to stick up for you.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that 7 and Lotus said they wanted to leave me behind. We were just talking about it, and Santa objected to it first.
There could be other reasons for this, though. Maybe Santa has more knowledge about what's in the future and knows it.
Is that so?
We're here.
So, is this...
Is this the room with the coffin in it?
Yeah.
There's no other place for us to go.
Nope. Just look around. There's a big old iron wall at the end of the hallway. The other hallways on the left and right are blocked by metal grates.
I see.
All right, let's get moving.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. In this run, Clover isn't dead. She still has the note on her that gives us the hint for the safe, which means we haven't opened the safe and we don't have the number to open the coffin. So even if someone is in the coffin, we can't get them out.
Oh. No way. The 9 door. We're finally here. No doubt about it. This is door 9. Oh, finally! This is the last. Junpei, look behind you. Behind? What? Why? A door. There's another one? Hey, what the hell? There's a red there too! That means... And of course it won't open. Why? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
Do you think perhaps one is the right door and the other is the wrong one?
I don't know about that. It seems unlikely.
What makes you say so?
Well, think about all the rooms we've been through so far. They're full of puzzles, but there are always hints about how to solve them. I'm pretty sure there aren't any rooms where we just had to go with our best guess and leave it to instinct to solve the puzzle. Do you really think that at the very end of the game, Zero's going to suddenly throw in something that depends entirely on luck?
Then you're saying there's some sort of hint in this room.
No, I don't think there's a hint anywhere in here. I searched it very well when I was in here before. I didn't find anything that might have been a hint, though.
Well then, That means...
Yeah, both of these are the right door. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it.
It is hidden, but an exit. Seek a way out. So if there are 2 number 9 doors, if we split it up right?
That's not gonna work. You've got a notebook and a pen, right? Can I borrow them?
Yeah, here.